What's up, guys? Welcome and thank you for being here with us on PS Best Friends, episode 25 for the week of October 31st, 2017. As always, we are the PlayStation podcast by the community, for the community. We come to you each and every Tuesday to give you the rundown on all the latest PlayStation news you could possibly need. This week, we're going to be recapping Sony's Paris Games Week conference, as well as giving our thoughts on it. As always, I'm your host, Anthony Palm. We got the Brooklyn bad boy with us, Jeffrey Mizrahi.
What up, what up?
And Chicago's prodigal son, Miguel Alvarez.
Yeah, what's up?
So this is actually coming out on Halloween, too, and we forgot about that. So we'll throw in our favorite Halloween games at the end of the pod, but we kind of got carried away with Paris Games Week. So
strap on, boys. It's going to be a juicy
too
one.
much. There's too much. What time is it? It is time for the Islander Report.
Arr! I think I fucked it up. Give me some news. Yeah.
Give us some news. That's absolutely good. There are a fuck ton of items on the list today.
Captain's count, maybe? I don't know. A lot.
A samurai's count. First up for video watchers, I'm wearing all of the free shit I got from the Sony. I never know what they call it.
I don't know if you got it. Probably stole it or something.
Experience they had today in PlayStation Theater in New York City. Pretty much what they do for E3, and they gave this cool T-shirt I'm wearing, sacred symbols on it, beanie with the PS logo on it, glasses with sacred symbols on it, a tote bag, a poster, a second poster in the back you can see, and
you look like such a fucking dork.
Another fucking koozie to go with my other koozie.
Oh my god, send me one. Send me one.
Symbol koozies. This one has it's not like coming out, and this one like the things are coming out.
Like
relevant. We got the Paris Games Week
What's coming out
conference today. Or no, actually it has a different name. It's the Media Showcase. PlayStation's Media Showcase was today. It was about
from Paris Games Week.
From Paris Games Week. Yeah, it was about 2 hours long. The pre-show was about an hour, and then the main show is about 45 minutes. But let's just jump into it. I'm going to read off the list of games they showed in order. Stop me whenever you want to talk about any of them.
So we're doing the pre-show first, and then we're going to kind of recap the pre-show, and then we'll jump into the pre-show.
So just read all the pre-show, and then we'll talk about them.
Oh, no, you want me? No, I was going to say I read them, and then we talk.
Okay, you can do that. Fine.
Okay.
Go ahead.
First up, Guacamelee 2 was the first announcement. I was really excited about that. Big Guacamelee fan.
Yeah. That was a pretty big...
Pretty big announcement to start it off.
So,
yep.
I'm excited for it. Drink pie is always great.
Yep. Oh, and the chicken. Fucking chickens, dude.
They kept on making like the chicken was so like novel and new. It's like, dude, the chicken was in the first Guacamelee. Play that.
You can attack now. It's awesome.
But oh yeah, true. I don't think you could attack with the chicken the first time. But it's not coming to Vita. Also, I just want to mention Vita was not mentioned once.
Confirmed no Vita, or it just didn't show the logo. I know it didn't show the logo.
It didn't show the logo. They didn't talk about the Vita. The Vita's there.
I know, but Drinkbox does love the Vita, so this is probably coming to Switch. So
yeah,
that's probably the kiss of death.
Yeah, no Vita mentioned at all in the entire thing. Even at E3, we had like 2 mentions of Vita, but no mentions here. Guacamelee 2 is fun. Hong Kong Massacre, that's pretty much the hotline end game. Chris Dines writes on facebook.com/group/PS Best Friends, where you could write as well and get read on the show. But barring the obvious ones, when we asked what are your favorites in the show, I thought Hong Kong Massacre looked amazing, as did Stifled. What you guys think of Hong Kong Massacre? I thought that's pretty interesting. It's solid.
I think it looks cool. They only showed it in slow motion. Is the game in slow motion, or was it just for the sake of the trailer? Because if it's slow motion, I'm not sure if I'm going to feel it. But if that's just...
it could be a mechanic, dude.
Maybe it's like an ability.
It didn't look all slow motion to me.
That's why I can't tell if it's like a power you get in the game,
or they just lower it down to like
if it was like dramatic for the trailer. But I mean, the game looks awesome. I'm totally
when the game they started showing the game before they show the name, I thought it was gonna be something related with John Wick. It gave me that vibe.
Yeah, I was reading the blog post on it. It says it's heavily inspired by those type of Eastern movies.
I thought it was gonna be like Hotline Tokyo or Hotline Hong Kong or something like that.
Oh, 30 you guys going to be from Hotline, like Highline.
I thought it was going to be the next entry in the Hotline.
Oh, I definitely no way. They wouldn't jump that big.
Well, you never know because,
Next up, we had The Gardens Between, which was that like time shifting two-person so it's a weird game. I played this one at PAX. It looks really cool, and I feel like a dick saying this because it was definitely like way pre-alpha stage, but like it just controlled horribly. It felt super clunky and like not like smooth. It was like bad. But I mean, I was like talking to the one guy who was developing it, but whatever. It's cool. I think that's interesting.
It looks cool. It looks kind of like an iOS game, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like a Monument Valley type game.
Loco Roco 2 remastered. Not Patapon 2. Some dudes in my row. I was at a theater. We're really hyped about it, so that was fun.
I was always a Loco Roco guy. I didn't get the first remaster, but I mean it's cool that they're bringing back these older.
Supposedly they're telling me this is
PSP franchises.
Tennis World Tour. Someone wrote LOL on the doc. Yeah, I mean, it looked like it was a PlayStation 4 exclusive, just because in that trailer everything around it said PS4 on it, but I don't know.
Well, one of the people on the pre-show panel said, like, watch out MLB, and MLB, the show is.
Well, I mean, that was
that was because he worked on MLB.
Yeah, he's one of the main guys.
He was from San Diego.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I think it's Ramon. I think his name.
He's a cool guy. He's like Megalith, which is the trailer showed like a hulking beast, but then they said right after it's a VR hero shooter.
That trailer does not fit what the game is.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But right off the bat, it's like 4 games in on the pre-show. We're already seeing a lot of VR support.
Which is really good-looking VR games.
I mean, when they Brian was talking before they started showing everything, you had the PS4, PS4 Pro, and the PSVR systems in there. So at least they're showing it off. They're trying to push it, which is good.
Yeah, this is like.
Yeah, and actually, I think we had someone write in regarding that. Was it?
Is there
Joel?
a VR question? We'll save the VR question for. We have a couple more.
No, I think it was regarding like. Joel Campos writes in. Does the fact that they put VR in the pre-show as opposed to the actual show mean they're weaning off of their focus on the PSVR? Didn't the same thing happen with the Vita? I think this is different. I think that the main show wanted to be a tight experience focused on the big games.
It was 40,
and I think.
You know?
Yeah, it was supposed to be a tight show. They wanted to show off as many of these VR games as possible. They know that the people that own a VR are watching the pre-show.
I mean,
not everyone is watching the main show, which I guess you can think backwards on that too, is that you want to show it to people that don't have it. But I think that I liked the way they did it, where I liked that they had all the VR stuff on the pre-show. But they were able to talk over it and talk about them a little bit, whereas in the main show, it's what you're looking at in the main show, and they just wanted it to be tight and kind of move along.
I like what they did. It's the same with you. I like that they're showing off the actual gameplays and talking about it a little bit on the pre-show. And on the main show, they showed the scissor reel real quick. And they actually show a VR game that I guess is going to be like a AA, AAA.
We'll get into it.
We'll get into it.
Right after that. We'll get into that, but let's just continue on the pre-show. Then we had Bow to Blood, which was that ship game. Like you're shooting other ships and stuff.
That did look kind of cool.
VR as well. This is when we're already starting to see the kind of like same art style a lot. Like this.
That might be a problem later on.
But pastel, like the cell kind of.
I personally like that art style, so it works for me. But I can understand if people want something different from VR. I can understand it.
It can be confusing, yeah. It's because you can't have like the most realistic graphics. Like, I mean, Blood and Truth looks pretty fucking good, but I mean, these smaller studios can't get the like. Uncharted graphics from the VR headset. So like I think it's good that they're doing the more rounded, like broader colors in the VR games. That game looks cool. Then after that, they showed us Sims 4. That's going to be not a shitty PC port. They said that's
they said that it's actually going to be a true Sims experience.
And have all the DLC, all that. If you're into Sims,
not all of the DLC. There's something you got to buy the deluxe edition for, but like there's
a lot of
the main ones in it.
Then Star Child, another VR game. I don't really understand it.
I didn't get it either. It was a weird cinematic trailer that didn't show anything.
RE7, Resident Evil 7 DLC for VR and regular. Nice.
They showed the Not a Hero DLC, and then they teased the End of Zoe DLC.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize there was 2 DLCs.
Yeah, the Not a Hero DLC is going to be a little more action focused, So if you're too scared of Resident Evil 7, but you want to try a cool first-person shooter in VR, this DLC might be what you're looking for. And it's a free DLC. End of Zoe is paid, but Not a Hero is free DLC.
But if you have the Resident Evil 7 Gold Edition, you have everything, I assume.
Yeah, if you have the
you
Gold
do.
Edition, you get End of Zoe. But if you have just the base game, you're going
I got lucky and I pre-ordered it when it came out.
Resident Evil?
Best Buy. Yeah, the original one. And Best Buy had it for Best Buy fucked up and they had it for like $26.
Damn,
Well, I'm getting it for like $26 but the price is $40, I think.
Yeah.
Deal.
So I'm like,
I'm gonna pick up the Gold Edition when it goes on a good sale.
Too scary.
You should have done it.
After that, they showed, which was very weird because it started. The first flash was Pixel Junk VR, and I thought it was a Pixel Junk game.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's a Dead Hungry, and turns into like a zombie game. Like that's not Pixel Junk. So it's Dead Hungry, a VR game made by the Pixel Junk guys. It seems like it's like a job simulator-esque, where like you're making hamburgers to fend off a zombie horde. Looks interesting.
It looks cool.
Sluggish.
Like you feed the food and they turn into actual people.
It really is kind of like VR Taco Master with zombies. I'm willing to try it. If it's like $10-15, I'll consider trying.
It's gonna be $20.
Yeah, probably.
That shouldn't be $20. My opinion.
After that, they showed Stifled of VR. Oh, and regular? I didn't realize regular as well. Is it coming to regular? Stifled?
Which one is Stifled again?
The sound one, the black and white one.
Oh yeah, I think it might be non-VR.
Yeah, so that's where you throw the rocks and stuff. It looks interesting. It looks like a cool.
I think it looks cool. It reminds me of what was that game by the ex BioShock devs that kind of flopped. It got like delayed the week.
I saw them on a panel. Perception sounds right.
Something like that. It's the one where you're blind and you have to make noise to see. This game seems like what that game was going for. So we'll see. It looks rad.
Let me change that. After that, Invector. It was the Thumper Frequency Amplitude-esque game featuring Avicii. Looks interesting. And 4-player split screen as well. League of War. VR.
That actually looks pretty cool.
It looks kind of cool.
Name ever, but it looks pretty
cool. It's a bad name, but it looks cool.
Yeah.
It's like that. That was the game where you like put things down on a table and like you move like tanks and stuff. It was like kind of like RTS or tower defense, I guess. And had the really two ecstatic people on the couch playing it. I thought that was funny. Then they went to more VR, Monsters of the Deep, Final Fantasy 15 VR. This is of course
fucking hyped for this.
Thing.
I'm so fucking hyped.
Yeah, we've known about this for a while, but they showed more. I think they should show more of the more monsters rather than the regular fish. You know, I don't know. That's my take. For this, you gotta pick this up.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 15 episode Ignis. This DLC actually looks really cool. It looks like it's tying into a lot more of the story threads that people want to know about with Arden and what happens with Prompto in between. I think it's chapter 12, 13. There's a part, if you played the game, you know where Ignis is off on his own and then you see him again and something happened to him. So it looks dope. I hope they tie it in. It looks like this one is taking place over the whole period of the game, whereas the other ones were in one specific chunk of the game. So I'm excited for it.
Oure, O-U-R-E. They pronounced it on the show, but I forgot how to actually pronounce it.
I think you got it right. I think it's Oure.
Oure. That's the journey-looking game, like you're playing as a dragon and stuff. It looks cool. I hope it doesn't have the same issues as Abzu did, which is like, oh, it's just another Journey clone.
It kind of looks like Bound a little bit too. Like it reminds me of Bound meets Journey more than Abzu.
And the main thing is out now. So
yeah,
pick it
they
up.
like stealth.
Oh, this was the one that's out now.
Yeah, that's out
kind of
now.
buried it.
Yeah, they kind of did. It sucked.
And then they ended with
the game looks pretty good though.
And then they ended with the banger, Spelunky 2.
No gameplay, but I mean, we know what Spelunky.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm wondering how they're gonna switch up that gameplay.
So
yeah, that was the pre-show.
Are you like playing as the little kid now? Because I don't know if you guys saw the trailer.
I think you're just his son, but you're probably going to be normal age. Might have a dog though, which is cool.
Yeah, that dog looks fucking hilarious. Those eyes.
The dog looked funny. Yeah.
The giant nose on the dad was funny too. Compared to, like,
Man,
the
that's
people who don't have a
great.
giant nose.
That was
But
great.
yeah, that closed out the pre-show.
Overall, what do we think about it?
Overall, I appreciated the VR push. It
Same.
didn't blow me out of the water. The pre-show wasn't like, whoa, holy shit, how'd they announce Uncharted 5 at the pre-show? It's great, but it's like it did what the pre-show should do. You know, the E3 pre-show showed
I agree.
Undertale and games
I
like
think
that.
it exceeded my expectations for the pre-show, but it didn't blow my mind. I think it was good. It was a very good pre-show.
I agree.
know if
I like that they focus on VR mainly.
Yes.
They show all that.
There was a lot
most,
of VR games and they were good. That's the thing. Is like
They all-
Joel
most of
saying,
them
"Are we-
look really
should we
good."
be worried about it? I don't think so. I think they showed. It's not like they showed one game in the pre-show. They showed what, 7?
And for whoever, I remember there were people talking about on the E3 that they weren't showing any indie games. There they are.
Yeah,
They're
we just
showing them.
a lot of people just didn't realize
And-
they were showing stuff at the pre-show.
Yeah, and the
This
pre-show, and
year,
that's what killed
for
it.
this-
Yep.
For this show, they were like, "Hey, pay attention."
Watch the pre-show.
It pretty much was an hour and a half or an hour and 45-minute show versus like they were making it out to be just the main show.
Yeah.
Then we had the main show, which started off with
Started
no
good.
one knew what this was. Feudal Japan 1242 Samurais, what's going on? Then boom, SP. This is what Sucker Punch is working on. Ghost
Yep.
of Tsushima. It's going to be an open world game. You guys seen this?
I can't.
Open world.
I didn't know it was open world. I thought it was
Really?
Yeah, open world.
Oh, dude, it's
Open world action game. Excited. I don't really know what the gameplay is, but
I'm excited
it's
to see them go in a different direction from Infamous.
it's a real testament that when the developer's so good that they could be doing any type of game, and even a game that would never interest me in 1,000 years. You know, samurais are cool. I get the appeal, but like I'm not really interested in samurais. But you said tell me Sucker Punch is on that, I'm fucking pre-ordering the collector's edition. You know, I'm so behind this.
All right, Mr. Baller.
Yeah, I'm wondering
How do
though.
you have money for all these fucking collectors?
Oh, I have no hype of that. You know, hopefully review.
I'm hyped for
wondering
it,
the
but I think
locomotion in this game because they do such good locomotion with the Infamous and how.
I mean, this game was kind of leaning into like a fantasy element too, right?
No.
No, it was all super serious stuff. There wasn't any.
I know. Yeah, I looked at
serious.
everything. Looks really serious.
For some reason, I thought I remember like dragons or something.
It looked no.
You might be thinking about Neo.
No, you know what?
For
I
a
think
second, I
Neo-
thought it was a Neo thing or something.
I thought
That's
it
what
was
I thought too at the beginning.
something as well. Or like on the kind of funny live stream, they were saying, is it like Bushido Blade or
Or Onimusha.
Musha?
Tim was really excited about, but no, this is like I can't imagine him even having a double jump. You know, like how's this gonna work?
Yeah. So I
It
think
actually could.
He could do like a Shadow of War double jump or something, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
like
But
a spirit, like it's a spirit. Like he has spirit ability or something. I don't know.
But they started off with Sly
Cook
Cooper.
said,
They went.
talk about Sucker Punch. I'm okay with that. So
Yeah.
we're talking about Sucker Punch.
Oh, hey, Landon Cook writes that. But yeah, I mean, they started off with Sly Cooper with a fucking stealthy raccoon. Then they went to a goddamn superhero messenger boy. Now they're going to go to Samurai. I think they can handle it. Sucker Punch. I'm excited. This did
It is
not have a
awesome.
date.
I don't think there was even a year on it. But it's awesome
there
that
wasn't.
we have Sucker Punch going to this samurai game. We have
Insomniac.
Gorilla did
Oh, okay.
Horizon Zero Dawn after
Horizon.
doing Killzone. I mean, we have all these first party Sony studios that are getting to branch out and do different stuff.
It's
And
nice
actually
that
awesome. That like
it's nice that Sony are actually letting them do what they want,
exactly.
and they're coming.
Exactly.
The games are coming out to be really great.
Yeah, I mean, Bend made a Vita Uncharted game. Now they're making a dope, like a post-apocalyptic survival game.
Yep, Days Gone.
So all of their studios, there's kind of a through line of Sony saying, "Here's a check, go make a dope game."
Yeah. Be
So
creative.
I'm excited. I'm really
Do
excited.
what you want. Yep.
Yeah. Not to share an Xbox, but like you could see the different like mentalities where it's like they're just like, hey, same studio, keep on doing this game. We need this IP forever, you know, with Gears and Halo.
Well,
And
it's different, I think, with Xbox because they kind of needed a Gears and a Halo to get them back on track, and now that they're back,
fair enough. I'm just
So
saying you could
it's
see
a-
the difference though.
Yeah, no,
But
I
the
totally
problem
understand
is
what
that
you're
they're
saying.
still
That's
gonna
why.
keep doing that. they're still going to make another.
The other difference is that those two studios, 343 Industries and the Coalition, those were specifically made to make those games.
Yeah.
Whereas like these other studios, they kind of were just, they've been around for so long that it's
how many Killzones came out already?
4,
until they're
5,
actually
counting the PSP game.
Until actually they're able to do something
6
else now.
Beta game. Fair enough.
There you go. So I mean, just give them a shot.
I know, but I do think it's Xbox trying to course correct by getting out of gear.
Oh yeah, they're doing a little bit better than a couple years ago. So I mean,
yeah, very smart. Starting off with the game we all wanted, we were all waiting for, and now moving.
We
on
didn't knew we want it, and now we want it.
Yeah, the studio we wanted. But then we moved on to Concrete Genie, which was a spray painting dude who looked like Delson Rowe. Funny coming after Sucker Punch, but looks cool. Jake Jericho
That
writes,
looked really good. Go ahead.
It looks interesting. I feel like it might get a little boring. It might not be for me in terms of like.
Depends on what the gameplay loop is, and depends on if it's like a 4-hour game too. You know what I mean? So
was this the one? Which one did I say was by the Entwined guys? This one?
This one, yeah.
So this one's made by the Entwined guys. I was just reading on the blog. Fun fact, Entwined sold over 1 million copies, which is really interesting.
Yep.
But yeah, Jake Jericho writes, Concrete Genie, what a great idea. And Chris Dines writes, I really like the idea. It seems like it seems very like a video game version of the film A Monster Calls. Never seen it, but that's cool.
I can see it. So I told you guys when I started watching this, the trailer, I'm like, is this Dreams? Did they shift it to this?
Oh, did you?
Because I'm like, you're actually creating the monsters on the wall. You're creating this and that. I'm like, are they actually showing Dreams? And there's like, oh no, it's not Dreams. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that part looked really cool. It seemed like it had some
you're able to create your own little monsters, and they
some type of summons. Yeah. Because were you creating monsters or were you picking? I think you were creating
you had like a section of like monsters. You're able to pick like his body and his eyes. And
It was like Spore, I guess. That looks really interesting. We'll see when that comes out. Next up, they showed Erica, which first looked like a 3D game, but then I realized video games are interesting. By the way, that I didn't even realize it was a FMV game.
I didn't realize it either.
It was live action until like halfway through. I'm like, oh, this isn't just a CG cutscene. It's an FMV PlayLink game. I don't know if it's multiplayer, which is interesting, which I think might be
it probably is.
First. It probably is.
I hope it is.
I think it's supposed to be. Fact check that, someone. But it's
game looks fucking great. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah, they're really leaning into the narrative. And I find it funny that I was reading the blog post, but I'm just forgetting it said multiplayer, single player. But it's like about touching the person, like wiping the face off. And it's like, oh, you got to use a phone for that, even though there's a fucking thing called a touchpad on the controller.
Even if it's just a couch, you got a couple people making the options or whatever, and whoever gets the most votes, it happens. That'd be great.
It's really cool that there's so many different ways of implementing PlayLink so far. I mean, it just launched really officially, and there's already so many different types of PlayLink games that I think it's cool. I don't know if I would necessarily get this, unless it went on sale.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's a really cool idea. It kind of reminds me of I'm hoping.
Well, I mean, maybe
for the Until Dawn sequel, if they make a sequel, maybe they might do something to incorporate this type of idea, and that would be awesome.
I think that's where it's coming from, because when they showed that demo at PSX, the first demo for
Inpatient?
Until Dawn, and you had those options, and everybody was just screaming like, "Hey, run towards the door!" or
I gotta replay Until Dawn, man.
Yeah,
I should have played it for Halloween.
This is where it's coming from, I think.
It's unclear from the blog post if it is.
So they're going to specify it.
It says we've seen groups of players engage with Erica, but I don't know if that just means multiple people watched it or multiple people played it. But after that, they went straight into the VR sizzle reel, which featured, get ready for this, guys, 17 games featured in about a 2 to 3 minute video. Let me just run through them fast. Ace Combat 7, we saw at E3. Resident Evil 7, Rec Room, which is on Vive and Oculus, very fun. Moss, looks amazing.
Which they did show at the pre-show.
They showed on the pre-show too.
We forgot,
Yeah. Most of these are shown in the pre-show. Apex Construct. That's actually made by one of the creative leads on Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Interesting. Battle to Blood. We just talked about that. League of War VR Arena. Stifled. Sprint Vector. That one looked nauseating. But if you don't get nauseous in VR,
it looks cool,
very fun.
It looks cool.
It looks fun. It looks fun. It looks awesome, but nauseating, and it kind of sucks. Smash Hit Plunder. It's like a co-op dungeon crawler. It looked like Star Child. Don't know.
So
Transference.
I like when they were talking about in the pre-show. They're like pretty much the developers. They're like, "Hey, get hyped for this game," and it's like,
so that was the game that had the two dudes sit on the couch and like awkwardly like look at each other and smile. That was an odd play.
Star Child was the one where it was just the cinematic trailer for it, and everyone was like, "What's the gameplay?"
From the girl like balancing or something like that, I was like,
I'm
what
confused.
the fuck?
Transference looks cool.
Transference is the Elijah Wood Ubisoft game they were talking about at E3.
Okay.
It's supposed to mess with your head. Looks cool.
Ultra Wings. That looks like Pilot Wings Resort
literally
on the 3DS. Yeah.
It's so
but yeah. Dead Hungry. Just talked. Eden Tomorrow. Monsters of the Deep. Final Fantasy Monsters of the Deep. But yeah, heavy sizzle reel. And right after that, went straight into Blood and Truth. VR. Sony London, the guys who made PSVR Worlds, the 5-game thing. One of them in the 5-game thing was London Heist. This is pretty much the full game version of that.
I don't know if it's actually the same game, but it looks like it's at least inspired by the London Heist. So, like the London Heist would be like a tech demo.
I mean, that was pretty much. I don't know if
for this game.
Yeah, it's like they released that and they're like, let's see what people like, and just keep going from that.
But this game looks awesome. I'm totally gonna get it.
Yeah, that's a good point, Miguel. They pretty much released 5
everybody
demos.
was like really high on Heist. Everybody liked Heist.
Yeah,
and it's like, okay, let's
with the move controllers.
Yep.
So fucking cool.
And it looked really fucking cool. So I'm glad they're actually doing something
this is
with
a game I do want to get. Looks awesome.
This actually, your choices make a difference. That was interesting. I read on the thing. And I mean, they showed that they showed that in the video, like you could shoot the guy's leg and stuff. I'm interested in how many of those there's going to be.
Question. I thought London Studio got shut down.
I think Liverpool did. I think it was Liverpool.
Okay. For some reason, I thought London Studio got shut down. I'm glad they did.
Because there was a lot of London Studio games. I don't know if you guys saw that.
I'm pretty sure it was Liverpool. You could fact check
Liverpool probably got
Liverpool
moved.
Definitely did. Because didn't they do Drive Club?
I think it was.
Was that them?
No. That's what else. They did Wipeout. I'm pretty sure. No, I could be wrong.
I could just look instead of just
right? Miguel, look up.
While Miguel looks that up, we saw more Far Cry 5.
Focusing on co-op this time.
More Far Cry
5. Coming out on my birthday, 2/27.
Not bad.
But I'm not the biggest Far Cry fan. I liked Primal, but I saw someone notice like, oh, interesting. They're totally changing the marketing for this game. Like, it used to be like all the cult and religion thing, but now they're like, oh, hey, look, we're GTA 5 online. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I was a huge fan of 3. I 100%ed 4 on Xbox because I was unemployed when I had it. I'm a big Far Cry fan. I wasn't as much into Primal just because it was kind of like blah. Like it was fun, but I was like, once I got like 5 hours in, I was like, I've seen everything this game has to offer.
Fact check's back. Miguel, what
the
happened?
last game they made was Wipeout HD.
Okay.
Who? Liverpool?
Yeah, Liverpool.
Yeah, those guys got shut down.
Yep.
Next up, Destiny. So yeah, this was during the third party block. Destiny 2, Curse of Osiris DLC coming out December 5th. That's going to show us what's happening with Osiris. He's stuck on Mercury, or he's on Mercury trying to fuck with the Vex, trying to figure that out. This also is going to include, I was watching some breakdown videos because this is the Destiny podcast, and they're returning exotics, a bunch of returning exotics. The Cold Heart looks like it's having a Osiris variation to it. That looks interesting. With the trailer
Let me ask you.
Seemed like you would be playing as Osiris, just based on, or he would be with you. Because
they I don't know. You guys saw the whole trailer, right?
Yeah, no. The way
they
the
showed
cinematics,
him, they showed him like doing all this crazy shit, and then they're like, "Oh, now we need him, so go find him." They said that.
Yeah, they were like, no one was ever able to handle him.
Yeah, so
they
now we need him
expected
and go find him. Yeah.
But the shots they showed, this is all just my thing. I haven't heard anyone else even say this. But the shots they showed seemed like they were in engine, that they weren't really cutscenes.
Yeah,
that
no,
like
it's like they did a character for him and we were like playing with him or something.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm interested in how that's going to be in the game.
Like in the engine?
I think that was just for the trailer.
Do you walk into an area and then Osiris is fucking shit up and then he's like fighting? I don't know. That'd be interesting.
you might fight him before you like gotta convince
That'd
him.
Be
or
interesting.
Something.
Yeah, there's a lot of
like a mini boss or something. Yeah.
They've never really focused on. They've never really had a rescue mission like this in any of the DLCs. You know, it's always just fight the bad guy. There's gonna be a boss at the end.
The Dark.
I'm sure you're still gonna fight.
You had to save Rasputin.
Okay, Rasputin's a fucking.
No,
I mean, I'm saying
the main question is this gonna do anything for the Destiny players that are leaving the game?
Depends on what quality of life.
Oh wait, is that not part of the newsflash? All right, I'll throw it in quick.
I think they're doing a lot of updates to Destiny. We'll get to that after, though.
All right, whatever. Oh, yeah, they got to fix Destiny. That's probably going to be either during this or before.
They're going to fix Destiny. Okay.
Yeah, it's broken.
No shit.
After that, they showed Monster Hunter World, which still looks cool.
It looks really cool, but I don't know.
It has to. The thing is, I don't like Monster Hunter's gameplay. I don't like Monster Hunter's mechanics at all.
I just don't like the fact that it takes you 30 hours to start the game. That's my problem with it. It's like,
I don't like that. I don't like how it's like built around grinds. How it's. I hate the sections. I hate how the map is laid out. It's like, oh,
I don't mind that because that's kind of like it reminds me of. I mean, it was or Peace Walker, but Peace Walker was like that too, where there's like the different sections on the map. That was
my least favorite part of Peace Walker. Like,
I mean, it wasn't my favorite part, but I liked it.
I mean, they keep making them, so I mean, I'm sure they're selling really.
Oh no, I guarantee. I mean,
this one looks cool, but this is a game I would rather watch someone play on Twitch than actually.
Yeah.
And Capcom and Monster Hunter love doing the cross shit. They have done it with Zelda. They have done it with Mario.
This is really cool.
Cross Horizon, and there's going to
Peace
be.
Walker actually had the. There was the little monster thing that you can go to the island with in Peace Walker.
Oh yeah, there was a thing, yeah. But now this time it's Cross Horizon, and Aloy is gonna be playable. I don't know. It's probably gonna be a skin of some sort.
It looks like a low res skin of Aloy from Horizon. Like,
that's always what it is. But if you ever look,
it's in a different engine. Like it's so funny.
If you ever look at the stuff, it's always like a weird looking version of the characters they put in. And beta coming in December for PS Plus users. Monster Hunter World. And then in the weirdest trailer I've ever seen at a conference at a media showcase was the Call of Duty World War II, a trailer for a single map, Karatin, which is a remake of a COD 2 map, which you could only get if you buy the season pass or the digital deluxe, which comes with the season pass. What the fuck? Seriously? A map trailer? The thing is also, whatever, I don't know. It's like, why didn't you show the...
I don't know.
Campaign. The campaign can.
You know what I thought they were going to show?
Can be cool. Is it?
I thought they were going to show.
Do they have no faith in it?
Show zombies. Yeah.
I thought they were going to show more zombie stuff.
I mean, the game's coming out in a week. Like they haven't shown pretty much.
Is it not coming out this week?
Next week, I think.
This week, Friday. Yeah.
This Friday, I think.
Yeah, this Friday. Like, I mean, it's coming out. Why not show a little bit more zombies? Because we haven't seen a lot of it.
Well, no, they don't always. They always just do one zombie trailer. That's not crazy. But
the trailers sucked for it.
They usually have another campaign trailer, I think. I don't know. But then also for the first time ever, to my knowledge, I haven't followed Call of Duty for a while now.
Yeah, it is the first time.
The announcement of a map pack before the game has released. Never seen it. Resistance map DLC.
I didn't even think about that. That's wow. That's crazy.
Insane. They're always hush about it.
Because they wanted to, because it's the whole like
pre-orders are all these pre-orders are most likely
partnered with Sony, so we have to have the obligatory get the DLC first on PlayStation.
Yeah, but they would show that, which I think they did last year. I'm probably wrong. No, I think it was Destiny or whatever something. They showed at PSX after the game comes out. But people are saying it looks like from the. I think it was actually confirmed. The map pack's gonna have 3 multiplayer maps, 1 war map, and then 1 zombie map. So
wait, 3 multiplayer maps?
1 war map, yeah. Like the war map, like from the beta. The operations.
I'm not gonna get into it. All right.
But yeah, it's cool. Then
Oh,
next
I'm sure I will, but fuck.
Onrush. It's made by yeah, and in Call of Duty talk, Miguel's been playing Ghosts the whole fucking week.
Oh, dude, I'm killing. We'll get into it later, but I'm fucking
Onrush,
dominating.
made
I'm a
by
beast.
Codemasters, the Dirt and F1 guys. Looks cool.
So I missed this. What is this again?
It's another like every vehicle racing game, you know. It
Oh,
had
it's
airplanes.
the like cartoony racing kind of style game. I
Anthony,
don't
do you
know if
remember if it had
cartoony, but
airplanes
it
or
was
not?
really colorful.
I think I saw
No, it
airplanes.
wasn't.
I don't
It
think
wasn't.
so.
No,
Just
No,
it was
bikes
like
and
RTVs and bikes and
yeah,
off-road
yeah.
cars. Okay, yeah, I remember that. Okay.
Cool if you're into that. I don't know why they have like 8 different racing series, Codemasters, but I guess it's a business thing. After that, they showed us coming very soon. Excuse me.
Without giving the date.
Horizon Zero Dawn Frozen Wilds DLC.
Which is out in a week and a half.
You guys excited for that? What's your levels on that?
I'm excited.
I
I
already
was thinking
pre-ordered
about
it.
it today. I think I want to replay Horizon. I really love that game. Seeing the gameplay for that, I'm like, fuck, I did.
One of the best games of the year,
Word.
hands down.
Then in the weirdest trailer to show, because it was almost an old trailer. I didn't
They
recognize
like mashed like 2 or 3 trailers together.
I didn't recognize a single new shot, but they showed the Star Wars Battlefront 2 launch trailer. Okay.
It's just to show the game one more time.
I mean,
before it's out
I
the
guess,
platform.
yeah.
It's gonna come out.
But yeah,
let people know who aren't really following
coming.
games but
Yep.
are paying attention to this. If you're Parisian, you know, you're in the area. After that, new Spider-Man trailer, super hype.
Super good. Looks
showed a lot
super
of
good.
Peter Parker gameplay.
Showed a lot from Mask Off, Peter Parker. Interesting, by the way, he's 23 now, and he is balancing his career and being Spider-Man, not balancing his like homework and being Spider-Man, what we just saw in Spider-Man Homecoming. So I think that's interesting.
Wait, he's 23, right?
Yeah, he's been Spider-Man
So
for a
he works-
while.
So
Yeah,
is he like he's not in school anymore, right?
No, he's balancing his job.
So
Yeah, is he working for the Daily Bugle or did it not say?
because they showed Morales, right? On it.
Miles
in the
Morales.
game?
Yeah, Morales
He's
is
still in high
He's like an
school, right?
intern.
Or
He
because they showed a
younger than
clip. Yeah, he's younger, but
the
they
blog
showed
post. The blog
Go
post said he was bringing Miles over to his house to introduce him to Aunt May, the new kid he met at the volunteer shelter or something. I think
okay.
the Miles is volunteering somewhere that I guess Peter's volunteering as well, and like, oh, here's Buddy,
met,
you know, he's my
okay.
buddy.
Because they show a part of.
I like that
some
they're just
school
upfront
part.
about the fact that both Peter and Miles are in the game.
I
That'd be an
wonder.
interesting ending. Peter dies,
they-
Miles takes.
I don't think
Yep.
it'll die. I think it'll be like a. It's just a way to add like how Arkham
No.
Knight, like
How
the
about-
Nightwing DLC. You
how
have the
about,
Miles
like-
Morales DLC.
Wheels are turning, bro. How about you play as Peter and something happens at the end, and then the next game you play as a Morales,
Yeah, no, that's a.
or
I mean-
maybe on like the DLC thing or something.
There has to be some payoff for Morales. You can't
Yeah.
just bring Morales to be a friend, you know, like he's gotta do something. But
I-
also, what's interesting
we'll
is
find out later. I'm sure.
MJ. I had the quote a second ago, but from the blog post, they write, "She won't be just a bystander either. So yes, players will even play
almost like
as MJ for key moments." That's interesting. So MJ is working at the Bugle, and she's covering the corruption or something. That like she's covering that Kingpin's now locked
Was
up.
she
And
the
Mr.
one that was
MJ
talking to him in the E3 trailer, like the Oracle type voice, like in Batman?
Huh.
Like, do we know? if
MJ
that
was?
her? I'm saying, do we know if that was her or was
Oh, I doubt it. But I
They
mean,
didn't
well,
say, but
I don't know.
There's not really anyone else that knows who Spider-Man is.
What's the other one's name? Gwen? Maybe it's Gwen. I don't know.
could be. Yeah.
Maybe. My money would be on MJ though.
No gameplay in that trailer, but still hype nonetheless. Right after that, we got
No
to see
gameplay?
Detroit. Finally bringing back Kara from 2011.
Oh, dude.
That is a throwback.
This trailer is
She's
I am so fucking hyped.
This might be
for
the
this
one
game,
I'm most
dude.
excited for outside of Spider-Man, of all like the AAA Sony first parties.
They're
Um,
going back to that heavy rain kind of style of narrative. Oh, I fucking love that game, dude. And they're bringing it again, dude. Like you could see it, you could feel it.
Could you get a game over in Heavy Rain? I forget. or what-
no.
Or whatever. It's like Until Dawn.
Like
whatever
every time
do.
you made a decision, it just affected everything.
There's no game over.
That's what I
Yeah.
liked about Until Dawn is that there was no game over It's
You
just
had to complete the whole game and like
ended the game, and it was all fucked up.
Looks tight. That was a very emotional trailer.
Yeah,
I love what they were doing with the robot, with the, like bringing a robot servant in, and then so cool.
It was a lot more emotional than I thought it would be, and it was awesome.
Yeah,
it was very cool. Really excited for Detroit.
Guaranteed. They gave us no date on that one. God of War.
No dates for anything.
Yeah, God of War. They showed after. Awesome. Once again, they're doing this weird thing where they show like 5 seconds of gameplay per trailer. I like to see more. I want to see. I know what it looks like in combat. I just want to see what it looks like walking around the world. It seems that like very Uncharted camera angle. Are you guys feeling that as well, or no?
I think it might even be tighter in on the character.
Yeah. Somewhere in between, I guess.
I feel like it's almost going to be like a like the camera angle from For Honor almost.
Looks awesome.
Looks awesome.
I hope the little boy, his son, doesn't get.
I'm letting the beard grow already for kind of.
I just shave actually. If you're watching the video, yeah. I'm just like thinking like an odd segment to show. It didn't really
like it was new, but it didn't look new. Like it looked like just the next part of the last footage they showed. You know what I mean?
It ended just when he opened the gate, it just went black. Like I guess.
It was cool. The son was like, that thing's a soul eater. If it kills us, there's no afterlife or Valhalla or whatever. I was like, that's a cool concept. And then, of course, why can't I remember his name?
Yeah, Kratos is like, they didn't attack.
Kratos, yeah.
That was a cute little doll. Like,
can't wait.
Probably gonna do a lot of that. Next up, Shadow Colossus Remastered.
So the release date for this sort of accidentally leaked. I think it's February 6th, and then they took it down immediately, like it was a typo.
It was on the.
I think it was
the
on
trailer when they showed the. They didn't show the. They uploaded.
Yeah, the description on the YouTube
and the description said it. Yep.
And then
February
they took it
6th.
So we don't know if that's definitely the date, but you can probably.
They probably is, and they fucked up.
It probably is. It looks ready. They're gonna want to.
So it's just another segment of the game from the video. Looks really good.
Really good.
We're all hoping they
haven't played it. I want to play it.
Play it either on PS2 or the remaster. So
I really want to play it. It looks really.
I played the PS3. Let me if you played it on PS3 and you have trophy data, you get a little message on your PS4 for a bundle of like 8 or 10, whatever it was, Shadow Colossus avatars.
Oh, really?
For your PlayStation. So yeah, that was cool.
Cool.
I love when they do shit like that.
Yeah, that's neat.
When they're like, oh, we see you have trophies on this. Here's this. Here's the theme. And then
the big one
showed off
the big one.
Days Gone, was it? Oh wait, Twist. Ridiculous. Last of Us 2.
I thought it was going to be Days Gone until the end.
Oh, I thought it was because didn't Days Gone have the bodies hanging?
Yep.
At E3.
Yep.
And then they showed the bodies hanging, and I'm like, okay,
it was gutted and stuff.
So the trailer starts, and I'm like, oh, it's Days Gone, right? And it keeps going, and then
the
arrows, and then the arrows hit one of the guys. So I'm like, here's I forgot his name. I still don't remember his name.
Sam Witwer from
something like that. And then I'm like, here he comes. Some other fucking king comes out. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then the scene plays out, and then it's like The Last of Us 2. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's probably one of the most brutal video game trailers I think I've ever seen.
Dude, I had to look.
So good, dude.
So if I knew it was Last of Us, I probably would have watched the whole time.
Though, because when she says clip her wings.
Oh yeah,
it makes sense.
When I heard that,
fireflies.
I think almost everyone that heard that, it's like, The Last of Us.
Interesting.
So that was fucking brutal, dude. With the hammer on the
and then the hammer and
then the other dude's just like,
all right.
I thought she was gonna cut her stomach, and I fucking
when he grabs the knife on it.
The other guy got gutted hanging, so I was like, ugh. That was very. I liked it, but it was a very disturbing trailer. So interesting that they did put that at a not PSX event, because I do feel like there might have been young. I don't care. I'm not saying they shouldn't have, but it is interesting.
Oh yeah, right. They should have fucking had a parental advisory warning at the beginning of that. Oh my god. I just think it was very ballsy that they did it, but I loved the trailer. I think it was awesome. But before you do that, Miguel, so this game, don't worry, Ellie and Joel are still here. They said, they're just showing, they're just trying to like make you not confused. I don't know, like have you wondering and guessing what's going to be the story. These are just other side characters, which is interesting because I don't think Last of Us 1 ever had a cutscene without Joel or Ellie. So I'm wondering how the story will take place. That there would ever be a moment
Jericho
without
does
them.
ask, how do you feel about Joel and Ellie not being the focus of Last of Us 2? And they are. So we did.
Yeah, Jake. They
after the trailer, they did confirm that. So
Neil said they are. But yeah, then Chris Dines also asked, do you think Tilu Last of Us is really 3 to 4 years out?
So all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 2.
I'm gonna say 2019.
Yeah, 2019, maybe 2020, early 2020.
I don't think it's any later than that.
I don't know, dude. They keep pushing the games until they're actually ready.
I don't think the initial release date. I think it could get pushed, but I think the initial release date they're going to set is going to be 2019.
So in the dev diary, Neil Druckmann, creative lead, said Lost Legacy just came out, and now everyone at Naughty Dog is full on working
all hands on deck.
All hands.
I'm into. It's cool that the trailer's out. I liked it. Really graphic. I fucking loved it. I loved it.
Also, it's using an upgraded engine of the Uncharted and Last of Us engine. They said
they don't need to talk about it, dude.
I'm with you, Miguel. I love.
Just don't talk about it until like 6 months. It's ready. Like in 6 months, just give us all that.
That's
Get
how
us
I feel about
hyped.
Red Dead Redemption 2. That's how I feel about Death Stranding.
Red Dead, they haven't showed anything until a month ago when they showed the trailer.
Less so that one, but especially
Death Stranding too. It's like just shut up. Don't talk about it until like 6 months, at least a year before it comes out.
So I just hope the next thing they do show us for The Last of Us, whenever it is gameplay.
I don't mind. I wouldn't mind another trailer and then gameplay.
Yeah. Okay.
Show more Ellie.
I would be surprised.
But I don't want to see it
if we don't see gameplay next.
I don't want to see it for a year though.
It might be kind of like that Mass Effect Andromeda trailer where it was like it was cinematic, but then there was like little snippets of gameplay and engine like woven in between cinematic parts. I could see something like that maybe.
Yeah, I don't want to see this at PSX, but it's probably be E3.
Oh, it's not.
Possibly 3 years out, Chris. I don't think 4 years out.
No, I think that's
but yeah, with that was pretty much the whole conference closed out. I didn't watch the post show. Did you guys?
I didn't.
I think those are interviews. What do you guys think overall? Let's start with Anthony.
I thought it was a good show. You and I kind of went back and forth earlier. I thought it was a good show. I kind of wish they would stop hyping it up as like it's going to be bigger than it is, because we did mostly in the main show. And I'm not talking about the pre-show. I really like the pre-show. I think in the main show we did see a lot of the same old, and that's fine. I liked it. I liked it a lot. That Last of Us trailer was amazing. I just feel like if you're gonna do that, I mean, we didn't get one single release date. I personally wish we.
We'll get into it.
So I thought it was good. I thought it was, I thought it was very good. I don't think it was great.
From 1 to 5, you give it what?
Like a 7.5.
So out of 10. Okay.
Out of 10, yeah. I'm sorry.
Right.
The thing about that, though, about rating it is I feel like it's not a grade. This isn't your midterm. This is your final. This is your extra credit, because I had no idea that this was going to be a big thing until like a couple days ago.
That's what I'm saying is that I thought it was just going to be just another, average Sony showing. And then
this had no right to even exist,
That's
in
what
my
I'm saying.
mind.
Sony hyped it up, and so I was like, all right, I'm excited. I'm good. Let's just see some cool shit. And then it's like, all right, it's mostly the same stuff as E3. It's awesome. I like it. I love the Last of Us trailer. I love the Detroit trailer. But there's nothing really for us. There's nothing really new. It's good for the Parisian market. That's fine. But they hyped it up for people that weren't specifically at the event.
Miguel, what you trying to say? Miguel, what you trying to say?
All right. So they're hyping it as the level as E3, right? It's E3 Part 2. Isn't it around the same?
It was only half the story.
Yeah. I mean, E3 this year wasn't that
mostly the same stuff.
Exactly.
Well, time out. Hold on. The reason they hype it up, guys, it's marketing. They want you to watch it. They could show fucking a picture of turd, but they still want you to watch it.
And the show and the conference was really good too. It was at the level of E3 this year. This year, not the past couple years.
I honestly might have liked it more than E3, to be honest.
There you go. So they had reason to hype it up.
But I do wish that we got at least
and they
one or
showed
two release
finally after how many years? After like 2 years, asking Sucker Punch, "What are you doing?" Bam, here it is.
That
and
is
they
true.
even
I
teased
guess
it.
it was. I guess
That was
you could give it a
the
couple
main
extra
game.
points just for Sucker Punch.
That was the main game.
Let's not go over this too much, but I just want to give my 2 cents on release dates. Honestly, I don't care when it's coming out, just because if this was PS3 launch and what the fuck, where are all the games when they're coming out? We need release dates. That would make sense.
They're doing
there
the
are too
smart
many
thing.
games to play that I don't care. I don't need to know when your game is coming out. Make it 2019. Make it 2020. Stop it, please. Like, give me a second to beat South Park. I'm still on that game 2 weeks ago.
A majority of people want release dates, so that you.
I understand that. I know. I completely understand that as well.
But they're learning. They're learning from the mistakes, because they're gonna release the games when they're actually ready. They're not gonna push them, and we have learned that with Uncharted and Horizon, that they pushed the games until they were ready. With Gran Turismo, they pushed it like for a year. So it's better off just like, hey, this is the window.
I know,
around this time, and we're gonna announce it when
5
it's
to
ready.
6 months.
Speaking of release dates, Paul McAteer, yeah, that sounds right.
McAteer.
What do you think the dates will be for some of the big games? Seeing as Sony won't tell us.
God of War, March.
God of War, March.
Every God of War.
Detroit, I'm going to say May.
I could see that.
I could see May. I'll go with that.
Spider-Man, I'm going to say June.
No, I think August or September.
I say between June and August. I'm going to say.
I could see that as an August game, just because don't the Batman games always come out in August?
Yeah, like around August.
June. No, I think Arkham Knight came out in June.
Arkham Knight came out before E3, and then they also showed it.
I think Asylum was an August game.
No, they delayed that. I don't know if you guys remember. They delayed it like a week or two because it was gonna come out. And all right,
I think Asylum, whatever, irrelevant. But
so we think that time frame. Summer.
So Spider-Man.
Those 3 games are gonna come out this year. I could see the game that they didn't talk about. Yeah, next year. I'm sorry. The game that they didn't talk about it, that they're probably gonna talk on PSX. Days Gone.
Fun.
That's probably gonna get a release date, and it's gonna come out in February. I could see it because that game needs a good window.
February or March.
Needs a good window like Horizon.
Wait, when was Days Gone announced? Last E3?
Last E3.
Last E3.
16 E3.
And they showed a lot of gameplay this E3, right?
Or was it PSX? Might have been PSX.
They announced it last year.
It might have been PSX 2016.
If it was PSX, I could see that as our fall game for 2018.
No,
I think
we do not need anything.
I give it February, March.
That game that game cannot come out in the fall because it's gonna die really fucking hard, dude.
I really want
that game needs to come out in February.
Of release dates, funny how none of these even seem close to a fall like that. We talked this year, last year. Where's PlayStation exclusive fall games?
They don't need them,
and they're still like, nah. First half,
they know it'll cannibalize themselves, unlike Xbox.
Think about this year.
Forza, right when
all the games,
comes out.
The majority of the games came out on the first 6 months.
Yeah,
for PlayStation, and they all did fucking amazing. They all did sold really good.
Automata
come out. Yeah. Paul, what do you think? Let us know. When do you think the games will come out? Do you want to see them fall, or do you like this fun early of the year rigmarole? Chris Dines also asks, out of the big exclusive games, which are you most looking forward to and why? I'm going to go with...
I mean, Last of Us is like, come on.
I'm going to go with Ghost
that was like 2 years ago.
We're talking about the imminent ones.
Oh, no. It's about the games that are coming out.
The ones that are coming out like next year. Let's just say that.
Well, in terms of the games we're talking about, I am most
Spider-Man,
looking forward to Ghost of Tsushima.
That's not coming out until probably like a year from now.
Yeah, no, but it's
a year and a half ago.
I'm torn because I really, really dig what I've seen for Days Gone, but Detroit's really starting to. I'm really starting to get excited for Detroit.
I'm day one getting God of War. I'm getting it day one. I don't care. I'm a big fan of the series.
The first sale for it.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be amazing.
Look great, but there's just.
I'm not a. Are you guys Spider-Man fans? Or you guys?
Yeah, I love Spider-Man. Spider-Man's one of my favorite superheroes.
Probably that's the one that I'll probably just wait until it's like have price or something. I'm not a big Spider-Man guy.
I think I'm going to get it probably while it's full price, but I just don't know if I'm going to get it at launch week.
Okay.
But I do really
Hold
want
up, all who's the Yo guys, a
Detroit.
single player is dead. The Last of Us 2, God of War, Detroit, Spider-Man, Ghost of Tsushima.
Days Gone.
Yeah, single player is dead, guys. What other
It's
questions do we
fucking
have? Jake Jericho, we answered that. Jake Jericho also, any of the VR titles take your fancy? Yeah, we kind of talked about that. If I were
don't
to
know
buy
the
one
VR, so
VR game that they talked about, I would probably go. Oh, Moss. I'm totally for Moss. I think
Moss
that is
looks
the
dope.
best.
Moss
That
looks
is the
dope.
best control scheme for a VR game. The looking into a box and helping out that way.
Moss looks awesome. Obviously, I'm
The
on record saying I
Blood and
really
Truth.
want Monster of the Deep. What was the
Blood and Truth.
fast looking one? Yeah, Blood and Truth looks awesome.
That looks really good.
But what was the one that you said is going to make a lot of people throw up?
Sprint Vector.
Yeah.
That one. Yeah, that I'm really interested in that one. That one looks cool.
If I could hold my food. And then Nathaniel Walter Hicks asks, haven't gotten to see anything from Paris Games Week yet, but when do you think everyone will start talking about new console hardware? Microsoft probably went for at least 2 years, but maybe Sony's will be soon. No, earliest
2021, I think.
2021?
2020 earliest.
Yeah,
I could
is a tease. 2021, I think. Because you got to figure these games are all coming out on PS4 except for maybe Death Stranding.
Last of Us 2 trailer was running on PS4 Pro.
Before they show that trailer, didn't Jim or Brian? Brian, right? Yeah, Jim Brian came out and said
Jim Ryan.
He said he
Brian's
came out
guy.
before that trailer and he said that the PS4 is still capable of more, and
guaranteed, 100%.
Base PS4.
Yeah, and our first party studios are making better things. They're gonna come out with better things.
Yeah, so they're perfecting it the way that Naughty Dog did
like
The Last of Us on PS3.
Yep. And then they show the fucking trailer, which looks fucking amazing. I'm sure it's probably not from the engine, but
yeah, I don't think we see a PS5. Maybe start hearing rumors of like a code name.
I mean,
for it in
rumors are out there. Are they true or not? I mean, they started working on the PS5s years ago already.
They're selling Sony
they had
PS4s.
specs.
It would be silly.
But the thing is that the technology is moving really fucking fast.
Yeah.
And after in 3 years, I could see it in like 3 years from now.
Yeah, 2020.
Like coming out 2020.
But yeah, Paris Games Week. That was our main story. Now let's move on to the quick flash news where we're running kind of long, so we'll go through this pretty quick. Canceled Visceral Star Wars games gameplay, story details, and such were revealed by Jason Schreier in Jason Schreier's article. He goes deep into how it fell. Pretty much, it was
the main quotes. That's
so
parts.
pretty much Patrick Sunderland saying this isn't about the death of single player. He loves single player games. Read the article yourself. It's a great read. It had more to do with the major things were the engine.
The game had problems.
Switching up development styles.
Because the game got announced.
I heard that they switched engine mid-development too, and they were trying to crunch together a demo for a proof of concept on the new engine, but they couldn't get it done, so then they went to go do a demo on the old engine, even though something like that. Go read the article by Jason. Very good article.
The project started
way more to it than just
the project got announced.
It wasn't just
2013, and then when they hire Amy, they try to change most of the story.
Well, I heard there was
not even the game though. They also changed management style within the studio, and then they changed it back like halfway. Like they changed it like 3 times, like from like. So
it was a mess.
It was costing me a lot of money. That's what it was. And it's not that they wanted multiplayer to be like a multiplayer.
I think we kind of
too many problems.
Exaggerated maybe last week, but it's not because single player is dead. Single player is not dead. We showed a second ago. Star Wars Battlefront 2's biggest change is the addition of single player campaign mode, and a producer on the game now says it will take around 5 to 7, maybe 8 hours to finish.
Around 5 hours, most likely.
Perfect.
Classic first-person shooter length. Dragon Ball Fighter Z will be released on January 26, 2018.
Yeah.
January is already looking like a heavy Japanese month with
didn't
Dragon Ball,
Jeffrey,
Nino Nana.
pre-order the game already or something?
You played it,
I did,
beta
or you
on
played it
Xbox
or something?
I played the beta on Xbox.
Oh, there you go.
If you pre-order from GameStop, though, you get a little cool Dragon Goku.
Didn't you
figurine,
went to
which I'm
pick up that? I remember you
Talk
saying
for a second?
something about that. Yes, you did. Because
Audio
this
listeners
fucking guy.
going to
No,
get-
but if you're
fucking
watching,
guy.
if you're watching the video and podcast on YouTube, just search PS Best Friends on YouTube. I'm now showing to this camera a little 3-inch figurine of one of the Call of Duty World War II zombies guys you get for pre-ordering the game.
And you didn't even pre-order the fucking
I
game.
didn't pre-order the game, but I told her I did, and she said she had so many left that
Like,
she
all
didn't
right,
give a
whatever. That's
Next.
Hitman Game of the Year Edition will be releasing on November 7th. Metal Gear Survive.
Oh, this game? Wait, give me a
Grow
second.
up.
Give me a
What?
second. For Hitman, the game's coming out, the year edition, and it's coming with new content too. So it's coming with like
I
a
think
new.
the base game still gets the new stuff, but I think they're releasing new content along with the
Yeah.
launch of the Game of the Year edition.
Which is fucking amazing. It's great.
Metal Gear Survive, Konami's upcoming. I just gotta throw up fucking.
You know what would be
Audio
funny?
listeners.
If this game is actually really good.
I know,
And
I'm
people
gonna
are
be
just
mad
gonna
when
be
you
like,
say it's fun.
I'll
Oh,
eat
I
my
can't stop
hat.
playing it.
It's coming out February 20th to US and then European. You saw, by the way, someone made a tweet like, oh, Konami also has some pretty good announcements during the Paris Games Week. And it's like, P.S. Some pachinko game or mobile app or something. It's like, thank you.
No,
They-
thank
Max,
gameplay
the
is
Curse
gonna
of
be fun
Brotherhood.
because The gameplay of Metal Gear Solid 5 was good. It's just that, like, I just don't want to. I don't want to
Principal,
support it.
principal.
you guys don't
Principal.
want it
Everyone's
because
gonna
it's
say
from
the game's
Konami, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
Which kind of sucks, but
Max Curse of Brotherhood will be released for PlayStation 4 next month. The puzzle platformer, which
Whatever.
launched back in 2013 for Xbox One and the following year for Xbox 360 and Windows PC. Is that right? That makes no sense.
No, that's right.
yeah,
Okay,
that's right.
odd. Will be available digitally starting November 8th and at retail on November 10th for PS4 owners.
This game was fine. It's fine. They gave it away for Xbox Gold members.
Yeah, gold.
Yeah, you liked it?
It's fine. It's not great. It's fine.
Mass Effect Annihilation, a new novel set novel
It's
set
just so stupid.
that expand. What is it? It's a set of novels.
No,
It's
new
a novel
set to
It
expand.
expands the Mass Effect
say in the story.
Andromeda.
Is coming next year. Interesting because they
It's
already
like,
stopped
why?
development on Andromeda.
Exactly. It makes no
I mean,
sense.
I bet
It
someone already started fucking writing it.
Sounds like it's from the perspective of the other ship from the beginning of the game. I'm not going to spoil anything if you care enough to go play it.
You beat it.
No,
Same.
play like
Alright.
4 hours of it.
yeah, I played
I
like
want to go
30
back to it
hours.
eventually. I do feel like
Really
I
I
good
played like
gameplay, though.
20.
really.
And you guys were giving me
Go mad.
shit that I played 30 hours. Huh.
Well, because you never played any Mass Effect games before. So
I
we're
mean,
like,
the
that's not
gameplay
Mass
is
Effect
actually
game.
good. I mean, like I said, like the problem with the game
Gameplay
is the
is
story.
fine. I just didn't. Yeah, the story, the characters.
Planet of the Apes: Last Frontier was announced. Oddly, it's an
Released
exclusive for
for 5
PS4.
It was.
It was originally leaked, but then that we had the news story that it was leaked, but then I saw a trailer for it on YouTube. Exclusive for PS4. It's a narrative adventure game that is like influenced by
So-
players' choices and is quote coming soon. It's up.
Yeah, they released it on the store for
By
like
accident.
like an hour or so, like an hour or two, and I think some of the IGN I think bought it and like released like a 17, 20 minute video of it.
So this
The
game is cool.
graphics
It's
look
it's,
okay.
It looks fine.
I mean,
it's
yeah.
supposedly really short intentionally because they want you to replay it multiple times because there's
Makes
different
sense.
outcomes that you could have. So it's cool. It's a cool idea.
Eve Online developer
What a fuck up.
is shutting down, shelving Valkyrie VR game, closing and consolidating studios.
It's a bummer. I never
Um,
got to this.
Yeah, so CCP is backing out of VR for the next 2 to 3 years and is shutting down. I don't know what that means for Eve Valkyrie in the sense that if you can't play it anymore, I think it requires
Because
an
that's
online
online, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
mostly-
I
Is
hope
it
there's
mainly
some-
online or is it single player?
Yeah, it's
too?
mainly online, but I
Yeah, I wanted to try it and I just never got to it.
But yeah, you can't anymore. And last but not least, second patent submitted by Activision, which aims to create an in-game feature designed to drive microtransactions from its users, has been discovered by Dot Esports. The newly found patent
Just read the bullet.
submitted last year, 2 years ago. This system is, however, primarily centered around driving microtransactions through the medium of in-game technology named
Video game streams.
In-game technology named video game streams. I don't know what that means. I guess it's good to have to do with streams.
It's
whatever.
Not in the game.
Okay.
I'm sure this is not in the game, but like I argue with you guys, I think it was today or yesterday in the morning, there is a system already in the game that's doing that. It's not those, it's something else. But there is something in there already.
There's got to be some kind of...
If you play as much Call of Duty as I have, you notice that.
Possibly, but I mean...
They're not going to say that it is in there.
Patenting these things is just very...
It's so stupid.
Not for research. It's anti-consumer. But that is all the news we have this week.
Ooh. Real quick, before we jump into the new releases, and why don't we just skim through the new releases too? Let's just do top... Each of us give 2 or 3 top Halloween games, because we did totally forget that this was supposed to be the Halloween episode.
Oh. I don't do scary games, but I really...
Pussy. Fucking weenie.
You go. 1 second. I just I'm blanking.
All right. Dead Space, Resident Evil 4, and it's another good game. This time of year.
So wait, that's
just your top like Halloween-ish games, like what you would play around Halloween.
I guess Until Dawn. I mean.
Oh yes, Until Dawn.
Until Dawn is probably my favorite like horror game, just because I don't play scary games. I'm trying to think because I feel like there is one.
Dead Space 2 is great. Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 7 are both great as far as like, being scary.
I rented Alien Isolation, scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, I played like an hour of it and I was like, I can't do this. What is there? Why can't I think of this? Like something.
I don't remember which one is it, but Silent Hills, one of them was fucking scary as hell when I played it on the
Room, the 4.
No, it was on the PS3, I think. Early PS3, maybe PS2. It
wasn't the
I don't remember which one it was, but one of them was fucking scary as hell. I mean, I was younger too, but...
Shout out to Outlast and PT. Great games
PT.
to play if with friends in the room. Turn the lights off. Pass the control around each time someone dies or is too scared.
The opening to Outlast was awesome. Slender, The Arrival. It's not super scary, but it's just a fun Halloween.
Oh, Silent Hills 2. There you go.
Yeah, it's like the best one.
On the PS2.
People say.
Yeah, I played that and dude, it was fucking. It was great.
Yeah, this Halloween, if you want to play a scary game or Costume Quest, is always a great shout out. I only played a couple hours of that. I didn't really enjoy it that much.
Is that on
Question for you guys. You guys played PT?
Yeah,
I didn't.
Did you guys got into it
2 days after they took it off the store?
Oh, really?
So
Fuck.
No,
Jeffrey, did you play it? Because I played it right when they announced it. So I downloaded that day and then I played it. I had no clue what it was.
I played it. I was kind of going along with. I think when we played it, it was like just. I think we played it because I saw the tweet or something that like it's a Silent Hills game. I'm like, holy shit! And then I told my friends like, all right, you guys gotta play this.
I didn't knew that when I played it.
Oh, but how'd you know how to beat it? It was so fucking hard at the end.
I never beat it because I didn't check, but I just played it and I was going like, what the fuck is this game? Like, I don't get it.
2 other great games
but I scared the fuck out of me.
We forgot to mention. One for me, Darkest Dungeon. Duh.
Is it scary though?
What?
It's not scary, but it's very horror.
What was the second game you said?
Okay, I mean, yeah.
It's got a very horror vibe to it. And then
Killer Floor 2.
How did we forget about that one?
Wait, what game are you saying?
Killing Floor 2.
Oh, hot word.
That one, Dead by Daylight's great.
Fucking man, I still want to play the goddamn.
Ooh, Resident Evil 2. I think it's the Nemesis one.
No, 3 was Nemesis.
Oh, that one's great. I fucking love that one.
But yeah, happy Halloween.
Lot
go
great,
get candy. Go dress up as a guy or something.
Go dress up as a clown.
Don't dress up as a clown. You don't need to scare all the little kids. All right, let's skim through the new releases.
For the new releases of the week of October 31st, 2017. Hack. Period. Hack / G
So stupid.
GU last recode.
It even says
PS4 digital retail out
Friday.
8-bit adventure anthology volume 1. PS4 digital.
This is the SNES collection, right? Or the NES collection?
I don't even know. Shadowgate, The Uninvited, and Deja Vu.
Yes, they're
That-
the NES.
Yeah, it's the S.
Those are NES games? Okay.
Yeah.
Are they good? You play them?
Never heard about them, so we'll find out, I guess.
Oh my god. This is the first time I ever read his actual name. Ben 10, simply written. PS4 digital. Do you guys know Ben 10's name?
Ben?
Ben Tennyson is his actual name. And then I guess he gets the watch or something and then becomes Ben 10. That's fucking
All right.
hilarious.
Come on, let's go.
Keep
Bubsy
going,
the
bro.
Bubsy the Woolly Strike Back, PS4 digital retail if you're a
Who wants a
Bubsy fan.
Bubsy game?
Call of Duty World War II, PS4 digital retail out 11.3, the actual only game this week. Call of Duty returns to its roots with Call of Duty World War II, a breathtaking experience that redefines World War II for a new generation.
And
Pox Nora, PS Vita digital. Ooh, Vita title.
Ooh, video game.
Rabby Ribby, PS4, PS Vita digital.
Oh,
the most
The
PS
most
Vita looking
stereotypical
game ever.
Vita game.
Yeah, this is PS Vita in a nutshell.
especially
Soko-
right now.
Yeah, Sokoban next, PS Vita digital out 11.1.
Mud Runner.
Spin Tires Mud Runner, PS4 digital retail. How is a game called Spin Tires Mud
Wait.
Runner coming to a retail box? And then last but
Wasn't a
not least-
game on the pre-show similar to this thing? They
You think
showed
Onrush?
something where you're driving. Was it? No, it was a. I know I saw it. There's a game that you're driving a truck, and through like the snow and shit, and you're grabbing the locks and put them in place. You missed that game.
Oh, I know the video.
you saw-
I don't remember the name, but there's.
you
This isn't
forgot
that,
to put
but
it in there.
what you're
I
talking
know it's not, but the picture.
Find the name, we'll give
Reminds
it a
me of
shout
it.
out. But also it's interesting that's not in the drop because this did come on Friday. Two games came out today, right? They released 2 games on the store, or they're coming out tomorrow or something.
There's the
They
one
said-
from.
Yeah, but
from
they're not
show,
gonna put it in here.
Yeah, no,
'cause
yeah,
they just
interesting.
announced them. That's why.
Maybe they'll update it. But then last but not least, Steven Universe, Save the Light, PS4 digital. And that has been,
It's pretty much one game this week. Call of Duty.
It's the big
Right.
one.
yeah. I remember it used to
Surprising.
be, they didn't have these shitty shovelware games come to the PSN store, even on Call of Duty week, but now they don't even give a shit. Ben 10's there.
All right, and now we're going to close out the episode. We're going to bring
Are
back
we?
game time again.
Well, hold on.
Uh,
Do you want to do what we've been playing before game time?
Yeah,
or
let's do
game
that.
time,
and
then what
we'll
we've
do
been playing.
the-
You guys do that quick. I've been playing Mario, so I'm nothing PlayStation this week for me.
Oh, evil.
Outside of the usual stuff.
No, so I got Wolfenstein last week, and let me just give a quick on that. I wrote a review, and I'm gonna try getting a video review up for PS Best Friends. But quickly, love the first half. Think it falls not flat, but kind of declines towards the end. There's no big boss fight, so the ending was kind of like, oh, it was like it ended. But the way it constructs this fucking alternate America is just so well done. There's a pickup called you could get songs now. No, I mean you could get it in the first one also, but it's a pickup. It's a record, and then you listen to it, and it's like this 60s like German pop song in English called Changeover Day, and talking about how on July 4th. Say Auf Wiedersehen to English and hello to German, and you can't speak English anymore in America. And it's like you're listening. It's like horrifying, like how like oh shit if
What could it have been?
yeah because like in the new one it's like oh shit Nazis ruling things bad, you know. But now it's like oh Nazis been ruling things for a while, and
Now it hits home.
this is
for
how
us.
they would be turning America.
I mean, that's
into
the interpretation of the game.
Yep. No, yeah, I
So
think
you're saying
that's
they
what
do
they're
a good job of that.
Yeah, no, I think the game does a great job of like. You want to talk about good games for Halloween? I pretty much what my review is saying is like this is one of the scariest games ever because it does such a good job of creating this realistic
The tension. dude.
American town with like swastikas draped down. It's like what there's like and like the way it incorporates the Klan. And it's like oh shit, this actually has some
So it's
realism to it, you know.
It's like Man in the High Tower, where
High
yeah,
Castle,
they
yeah.
did a very good
I
job of
played-
making it realistic.
I played like an hour and a half yesterday, so I just started because I've been playing Mario too. I just started and I really liked the beginning. really like the beginning.
What you get up to? What part?
Should I say?
It's not. There's no. Oh, I guess there's technically a spoiler. No.
I
What
got the
area are you in?
suit. I already got the suit.
Oh, okay, cool. Did you meet Grace from the trailer? The black chick?
No, not yet.
Miguel,
Not
did
yet.
you
that's
get
great.
Assassin's Creed as well or no?
No, I didn't. I'm gonna hold out for that one.
For some reason, I thought you had that. Those two games and Evil Within are all on my queue, so hopefully I'll have one of those three for the next episode to talk about.
Oh,
I'm actually in the middle of the final mission on South Park right now, and I'm trying to send that back for Assassin's Creed.
All right, I gotta say this.
So,
I don't get why you're playing that game still. Because what did you say yesterday to me to us?
So South Park, it really overstays its welcome at the 10-hour mark. The combat
why are you
is
still
kind of
playing
just.
it? That's the question. If you're not enjoying it,
because I'm a South Park fan, and I enjoy the cutscenes. You know, like I
at least you're almost done. But
no, I was saying. I mean, I guarantee people listening agree. Write in if you agree. But do you not feel like more satisfaction sometimes, in some cases, from just completing a game than you do from actually playing the game? Like that feeling like, this game is
when
done.
I was 21, I thought the same thing, and then I turned 25, and I was like, if I don't like it anymore, I gotta give it up.
Yeah, I mean, would this game be better?
To the fact that you're younger, you have more time on your hands.
No, yeah, but
you're more
this
motivated.
game,
I'm just fucking tired and crusty and old, and I'm like, I can't. If I'm not into it, I'm not into it.
Would this game be better if you had like play it in chunks, like a week play the first like 2 hours, and then a week after another 2 hours, like play it in chapters?
Yeah, probably. I'm playing relatively fast.
Like in episodes, like the show.
Yeah, I can see that. But
it's the same humor. It's the same thing. It's like I'm sure after a couple hours, you're
even if you do that towards the end, it does kind of lose its like novelty, lose its charm. I guess you could say.
Yeah, because you've been playing it for how many?
Yeah, I feel like that game would have been perfect at like 7 to 8 hours.
I thought Stick of Truth was a good length, and this is longer than Stick of Truth, and I don't think it should have.
That's what I'm saying. Like it would be probably better if you play in sections.
All right. So so that's what we've been playing. If you have
Fortnite,
any questions,
new update. I tried it out.
That's an update. Yeah, how's that? You guys been playing that?
I haven't. Touched it
I have.
I want to. I just haven't had that.
They're getting there. But every time they do a fucking update, they keep changing the sensitivity of the game.
Oh, so
and like every time I play a game, it's like really slow. I'm like trying to adjust it in the fly, and like I had it at sensitivity like 80, but if I put it at 80, they like bumped it up way too high. So I'm still trying to figure out. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which one's still like my main thing. I won one game out of like fucking 20, but it's like I probably would have won more, but the sensitivity's all messed up.
Yes, that's cool. There was a Halloween update for Fortnite, so if you have that, check that out too.
One quick thing.
Might not go up until after Halloween. So.
One quick thing. There is no way to you get the costumes or like costumes or customization things unless you buy it. And one of the
that might come later.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. But
buy the game or buy the costumes?
Buy the costumes.
You buy like currency.
Yeah, I mean you need to buy currency, and to buy one like costume for one of the players, it's like it's like $13 to buy one.
What?
Yeah, I guarantee that'll change.
I'm sure it will change, but they're probably like, hey, the game's brand new. Like, hey, if you want to buy
Battle Royale is free, so
it's free, and the game's fun. It is fun. Well,
still,
to me, it's fun.
That doesn't mean you can
charge
fucking.
I
gotta say that.
Watching these two yell at each other over who's right over these questions that we're gonna do because we're gonna get to this and end the fucking show because we've been going for like an hour and a half.
It's fine.
You want to save the game time for next week?
Well, we could do it. It's fine, dude. But
actually,
because I feel like we'd rush it now. And next week,
game from Jake Jericho actually sent it in. This one will actually be a lot quicker, so we'll do this. All right. Let me pull it up quick. Sorry.
And gotta say that we've been playing Mario. If you got a
Switch, Mario's great.
Just fucking get this. This is the first time that I'm playing a game and I got a big fucking smile throughout the game. I couldn't stop fucking smiling. It's so enjoyable.
Good at that. Nintendo's good at that.
Ah, dude.
Okay. So this is a game that Jake Jericho had actually sent in a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
And so he says, "Hey, dude, hope all is well. I started to run out of questions to ask in the pod, so I came up with a little game instead. So
okay, I remember this.
you basically need to guess the Metacritic. Don't pull it up because that's what he said.
Yeah, I'm not.
What I'm going to use. But so basically, you need to guess what's hot, like what was higher or lower on the Metacritic score of the following games. So,
I'm oddly great at this, guy. I don't know.
We'll save and guess if the next game got a higher or lower score. So let's start with Yakuza 0. What do you guys think it got?
Yakuza 0 got an 83.
No,
78.
I'll say, I'll give it an 80.
Jeffrey was close to the first time. It's 85. Miguel's point.
Yeah.
So Miguel's got a point. Now, the next game. So you need to guess if this game was higher or lower than Yakuza 0. Next game
so
is,
Yakuza 0 is 85, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So the next game is Neo.
I knew it was good.
Neo higher.
Halo 1?
Neo.
Halo. Would you say Halo?
Neo.
Oh,
N-I-O-H.
Neo.
Higher.
Neo was 89, if I recall.
Higher or lower than 85?
Higher.
What's your guess, Miguel?
Oh, you want? I thought it was just going higher or lower.
This game is obviously higher, so let's go. Let's guess the percent.
91.
And what did you say, Jeffrey?
89.
88. Point, Jeffrey.
Okay,
next game.
Why? Okay.
So these games, it's
fucking Rick.
The games that Jake listed, it's kind of obvious which ones scored higher and lower. So we're just gonna guess.
Just go with the.
Yeah, we're just gonna guess the percentage.
You should have just. All right, whatever.
Well, because it's like it's obvious this next one's gonna be.
Okay, go ahead. Just we're going with the numbers. All right.
Yeah, the next game is Tales of Berseria. What do you think it was?
Oh fuck.
76.
Tales. I can't remember that fucking game.
It's the one with the girl.
Most recent one, right?
Yeah, it's the most recent one. I really wanted to play it too.
What did you say, Jeffrey? 71?
76.
Jesus, 78.
79. Point, Miguel.
Fucking shit.
2-1, Miguel. The next game, Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh, this is in the
89.
I think it's 89, but I'm gonna say 90.
89.
Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, I knew it.
Why do we know that? That's so stupid.
I mean, they're recent games, so like,
I know, but it's like the idea of like.
So we're back to 0-0.
I have so limited brain space, and one of them is Metacritic scores for fucking video games. Like,
next game is Nier Automata.
Oh, Nier Automata was, I think, pretty sure it's underrated.
Miguel, are you looking them up? It looked like you were
I'm
looking.
Thinking, dude. This is my thinking.
Nier Automata was definitely underrated.
No, I'm gonna say a 90.
84.
Wow, really?
Wow. Okay. Miguel was closest, 88.
Yeah, because it was.
Shit, I knew it was in the 80s.
Yeah.
Both good guesses, though. Next
Wait, Tom, what did Miguel say? Was that?
He said 90.
I said 90.
81.
Oh, no, they said 90 something.
So 3-2.
Persona 5.
Oh, this is a
Persona 5 was heavy. Persona 5 was about a 92.
Probably 92, but I'm gonna say 93. Just
93.
Fuck yeah. 42, boys.
42. Pyre.
Oh, this one's
Pyre.
88.
87.
85. 4-3.
Fuck you. Yeah, I thought they went higher.
Crash Insane Trilogy.
I was looking at this. GameSpot gave it a low review, so it's going to be pulled down.
85.
81.
80.
Wow, really?
We're tied up.
Yeah, GameSpot pulled it down with a 6.
All right, so he listed a tiebreaker. We'll do that as a bonus one. This is really the last one.
What's the score?
It
4-4.
is 4-4. So
shit.
unless both of you guess the same number for this, we don't need the tiebreaker, but I'll ask it anyways, just for fun. Uncharted: The Lost Legacy.
It got lower than Uncharted 4. I know that.
I think it's 80.
88.
I think 87.
No. Yeah, I'll go with 88, whatever.
It was.
It's lower than 88.
84.
Yeah, I know it was lower.
So we'll do.
I gave it to you.
One
bro.
more. We'll do one more. If Jeffrey gets this one, then Jeffrey wins. If Jeffrey doesn't get, if Miguel gets this, we'll do one more.
All right.
GT Sport.
Oh, 76.
GT Sport. Gran Turismo.
Yeah, the new one.
Sport. 76. I think it did score low, but it might be in the 80s. So I'm going to hit that with a 78.
And
Yeah, you checking?
no, I have that one. I was looking up the tiebreaker because Miguel got it. It's 75.
Oh.
So now we are looking up the tiebreaker.
Yeah, I know it.
I won. It's so bullshit. I won. I had 5 points.
Dude, I gave you like 2 when I was winning 4-2 because I knew you were gonna.
All right, the
Fucking
tiebreaker
name.
is Wolfenstein 2.
Wolfenstein 2.
Oh, okay. So this is.
I was just looking at it. It's an
rated
87.
high. Oh, you're looking?
I know.
You're cheating?
No, go 87.
88.
88.
Oh,
Miguel.
Fuck. I bet Jim Sterling pulled it down.
All right.
That's a good game. I like that game. That's fun.
Yeah, that one was fun. Thanks for the submission, Jake. If you want to send us more for next week too, maybe we'll do mix it up between the poorly described video.
Oh,
I just want to give you one from the poorly described video games quick.
All right, go.
go for it.
Okay.
Next week's gonna be a slow week.
A little tease.
Next week's gonna be slow.
Yeah,
week.
next week's gonna be slow. So I'm gonna give you a little taste. This game features endangered species asking a violent man why he's always yelling.
Huh? God of War.
Nope.
Yeah, I guess they don't ask him.
That's a
why
good
they're yelling.
guess, but no, that's not it.
Endangered.
Gods are endangered.
species. Did they ask who?
They're asking a violent man why he is always yelling.
Huh.
Okay, let me rephrase it. Why he is always shouting.
Shouting at me. I don't know. You have to make these simpler.
Come on.
I'm sure if he says that, we're gonna be like, oh,
Obviously, it's
Yeah.
hindsight.
And it's games that we have played. So
I know Jeffrey's played it. I don't know if you played it.
Fucking Skyrim.
Yep, Skyrim.
I
Endangered
never
species
played
ask-
that. So
They don't ask
I have
shit.
not.
They ask him with fire.
Skyrim is fucking overrated.
Oh my
dude.
god.
Don't talk to me about Skyrim. I want to.
Okay, for that one, you should have said native species are pissed off at a guy yelling at them or
I
something.
still
whatever.
probably wouldn't have gotten it because I never
Whatever.
played it.
All right, maybe we'll do the
Overrated.
next thing next time.
Overrated.
This has been the PS Best Friends podcast. For any questions, comments, and concerns, email us at psbestfriendspod@gmail.com or follow us on our Twitter at PSBF Podcast. You can also join in on the conversation, give us questions for the episode, and you can ask to become a community guest on our party chat show, which one of them should be coming up soon. And you can join us on there at facebook.com/groups/psbestfriends. Also, don't forget to subscribe on iTunes. Give us a 5-star rating. Subscribe on YouTube. You do need to search
YouTube, I want my Wolfenstein 2 review to be there by next week. So check that. I'll let the post on the Facebook group as well.
And we also do have an Extra Life page. We are on Team Kind of Funny. So if you want to check that out.
It's this Saturday, right?
Yeah, one of us will post the link on the Facebook group after this. So if you want to donate, of course, you want to help us out, spread the word to family members, anything like that. Is the link just extra-life.com/
The link is, how does one look at your link page?
And as Jeffrey looks that up, don't forget to subscribe on YouTube so we can get that custom URL. Jeffrey again said he's going to be putting up his Wolfenstein review. I want to
participant/PS Best Friends.
extra-life.org/participant/PS
Best Friends. One word.
Say it again.
extra-life.org/participant. Wait, participant, right? Participant singular /PS Best Friends.
All right. We forgot to talk about Shadow War.
we can talk a little bit more about that next week.
Yeah, I'll probably give more Wolfenstein also just because.
Thanks again for listening.
And I'll probably be done with it too.
This has been the PS Best Friends podcast, episode 25. From Jeffrey, Miguel, and Anthony. We will catch you next week.
Bazinga. Yo, Big Mouth is hilarious. If you're not watching that, watch it.
Watch Stranger Things 2.
Check that shit out too.
Fucking great.
Billy Bones.